So an interesting point came up when I was reading through this chapter, one that kind of surprised me to hear. It's on page 251 of my book. By developing hypothesis ahead of time, you could introduce bias into the data collection and analysis process, and you could possibly miss out on valuable intelligence. What surprised me about this was that there is a lot of information that we can look at. So I had assumed that by forming my hypothesis first, or at least a rough hypothesis, it would help me to refine what information that I'm looking at. Because ultimately, a report needs to be drafted to the needs of the customer, not to the amount of information that is available here. If I'm really concerned, or if whoever I'm giving this report to really just wants to know the bottom line numbers, what are we getting for sales? How many people came on and made a purchase, or how many sessions there were with transactions? They really might not care about how many returning users we have, or if you look down here actually on this dashboard, what language they're looking at. That might be totally inconsequential information to them. So it's really interesting that you have to focus your report to the needs of who is going to be reading it, which oftentimes is not well expressed. Back to the hypothesis part, it's very interesting that when you look at a fact, it can support multiple hypotheses. So the fact that you're saying do not, or the authors are saying do not form your hypothesis first, does make sense. An interesting tool, if anybody is interested, is it's found here at the Palo Alto Research Center. It's free download online, but it's all about analysis of competing hypotheses. Just reading through it, it actually has a little graph that you can do. It doesn't do anything for you. You have to do the work yourself still. But if you read here, it's the analysis of competing hypotheses, simple model for how to think about a complex problem. And that's what you're looking at when you're looking at these reports and trying to craft something for the customer. That's all I got for now. Thank you much. Bye.